Hey everybody, the Grabbing the Brisket podcast. We're out here at day 3 at the NBBQA conference today. Man, today's like the Super Bowl, right? This is the event that's been leading up to this whole weekend. We've been excited and just fortunate to be part of this whole thing. Just all these just badass pitmasters and legends out here doing their thing. Today is the live fire extravaganza that they're putting on. The public is allowed to come in and just just a few dollars, they get to taste some of this badass food. We got whole hog cooking. There's brisket going on. You got looks like
Al Fragoni over there doing all kinds of shit. I see a gator hanging over there to our left. You see this thing?
Oh, I do.
Yeah,
it's over there.
No, see, yeah, this is what's doing. So you have not just a whole bunch of live fire demonstration going on. You have you've got a alligator hung that's spinning around on a rotisserie. You've got whole hog cooking. You've got I don't know how many time champion Mark Lambert over here cooking as well. You've got Boar's Night Out doing live fire demonstrations. Mm-hmm. They're doing their thing. You've got several teams, and they're about to be competing against each other. And I'm kind of curious to see how much shit talking there is. You know what I mean? Because
there's got to be some.
I know. There's got to be something. And we're gonna have some really good footage for you guys, because I don't think you understand what I'm saying when there's actually a alligator that's hanging in between 3 half. Let's say picture like a barrel being cut in half, but lengthways, not the other way, right? And they're vertical. They're setting up, and they basically have fire built in all 3 of them, almost like a little tripod in the middle, coming straight down, and they get an alligator just roasting in the middle.
Just spinning there.
Yeah, it's badass. I mean, it is. This is so freaking cool. We've got who else do we have?
We'll post some pictures and stuff.
Yeah, let's do a little rundown of who's who out here. So we got Al Fragoni. Right. Tuffy Stone, we got Alejandro Gutierrez, we got Little Gringa, we got Mark Lambert, we got the boys from Boar's Night Out, Alan Smith, Eric Hodson, got Mel Schmilar,
Dark Side of the Grill,
Mike Starr with Blazing Star, and Michelle O'Gwen out here just doing their things.
And I'm going to say this again, Tuffy freaking Stone, dude.
Yeah.
The OG, right? He's out here giving classes. Al Fragoni is actually putting on a class today for 10 people that signed up. It's a private class that he's doing live fire demonstration and cooking with these guys and girls. So
yeah, every single one of them superstars.
They are.
Michelle's been killing it out here.
I know. Yeah, everybody's been tremendously awesome just hanging out with, getting to know. Also, having a few after hours drinks, cervezas have been phenomenal as well. So I'm really excited to get into this today, talk barbecue, and just maybe have some ice cold Coors Light.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure my stomach is ready, but
you're gonna have to do it. It's
gonna happen anyway. I'm sure.
Push through, John.
You gotta show it who's boss.
Yeah.
Show it who's boss. Okay, you got this. So
I'm not sure I know who's boss.
Yeah. Right?
Maybe you don't. You got to show it, though, bro. Come on. You got it.
Oh, yeah. What a blast. You're right, though. This is the Super Bowl. This is the apex of this whole event. So there's already a ton of people out here. This just opened up. I hope this is super successful for Kell. It looks like it's going to be.
Yeah. And listen, this thing's just growing. Like, this thing's going to grow more next year and more next year. And the more it does, the more you put into it, the more you get out of it. I think anybody that's in barbecue should belong to the NBBQA organization. It's a nonprofit. It gives back to a lot of kids and scholarships, and it's just barbecue family. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, you say in barbecue, but that's anybody that loves barbecue. Like you don't have to be selling a product. You just have to have a grill in your backyard and love to cook.
That's it. The backyard cook is welcome out here. Yeah. This is how.
That's what we want.
It's exactly right.
Right.
Yeah, that's something I kind of wish I'd known about like years ago. You know what I mean?
No, like we tried to tell you, James.
Yeah, no,
I've been telling him for years.
Tried to tell you, James. Sorry, Kell.
you miss one conference, and now you're just the heel of the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
well,
jeez,
it's not our first time. Hey,
we've been here before.
It's not our first time, James. We've been here.
All right, we're gonna go around. We're gonna do a little of the taste the food and check out the sites, and hopefully wrangle up a couple of guests to come on. I know We got the gentleman from Boar's Night Out. They're eager to jump on. So
right.
I know they're Aces Wild. They're eager to jump on. And
Tuffy Stone.
Tuffy Stone. So, it's going to be a busy, packed day for us and for them as well. Didn't Mark Lambert say he's doing a gator as well, or is that the gator?
That may be his over there.
Yeah, he talked about. So last year at the Royal, he did the making bacon, and so he mentioned something about making boots. He was going to have 2 alligators eating each other.
Knocking boots.
Knocking boots. Let's go. Hey.
So, okay. Sorry, man.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off like that.
No, you're good. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
going to say stay tuned or stick tuned.
Yeah, I like it.
Either
More to
one.
come.
Yeah, it was good. Love it.
You know, smoking meats isn't just cooking, it's an art form. The aroma, those deep flavors, the patience, it's a whole experience.
And behind every great artist, there's the right set of tools. If you're aiming to build your own barbecue pit or dreaming of a custom design tailored just for you, SmokerBuilder.com has your back.
Led by Frank Cox, their expertise is unmatched. Offering blueprints, kits, and insights, they turn every barbecue dream into a flavorful reality.
Imagine your backyard, the center of attention, and at the heart of it, a smoker that's uniquely yours.
It's more than just equipment. It's about crafting those unforgettable moments. And with the guidance of Frank and his team, you're setting the stage for magic.
So whether you're a seasoned pitmaster or taking your first steps into the smoky world,
Head over to SmokerBuilder.com, fill up your carts, and be sure to use the promo code GRABTHEBRISKET in all caps to receive your 10% discount. Smoke on.
That's the cat's
Yeah.
Ziz right there.
Yeah. Oh,
So, who do we have behind us here?
Oh, that's Matt Griner.
Okay.
Jack's Old Sal.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You probably know Jack's Old Sal, but he cooks with those guys. But he's a caterer out of North Carolina that is on their cook team. But jeez, it's unbelievable the whole hog deal from
Yeah.
North Carolina, vinegar, crispy skin deal.
So we got Matt Griner behind us and Kell Phelps right here with us.
Yeah.
Hosting this whole shindig. Absolutely
we've talked
killing
this
it
up.
out here.
Yeah, we've talked this up all day,
All year.
all week. Finally, we're here. Tell everybody about what's going on today.
Dude, man, I'm just looking across, so I guess you'll see the layout or whatever eventually or whatever on the videos,
Yep.
but just, I always say now that's smoking. Now this is smoking.
That's right.
I mean, really, the live fire deal to me is where it all started for me. I mean, me and my dad kind of learned at the same time with his fishing buddy how to cook, and it was just like Matt's cooking. We had a drum. The only difference, we had a cinder block pit that we just assembled. We didn't actually glue it together, concrete it or whatever. We just stuck blocks together, had an opening deal in it, and we'd burn coals down, shovel them in there, and it was a little, 4x4 square, something like that. And then we got a little braver and do a whole hog on it, and, just got bigger and bigger. So and now we're here.
Now you're running the
San
NBBQA
Antonio.
and Barbecue News Magazine.
Miss Janet's running that, man. She just tells me to jump. I ask how high. So.
Smart man.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
Smart man.
That's the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, so every year it's kind of gotten a little bit different, right? You guys have done something a little bit different each year. I mean, last year in Orlando they were talking a lot more master classes and
Right.
whatever, right? This year we've got open fire cooking, and it's not just like we don't have one little pit going. The entire complex out here is full of open pits and
Right.
open fire cooking. We've got gators being cooked, gators on rotisseries. We've got gators over here hung with pineapples in their mouth. We've got whole hog being cooked over here. We have, we have some Argentinian flair with alfragoni over here, and don't even forget about the legend pitmasters all around. You got Mark Lambert. You've got Tuffy Stone right over here as well, right? You've got these party animals.
Yeah.
I want to call them
Boar's
party
Night
Boar's
Out.
Night
Yeah.
Out. And this is just amazing what you guys have put together.
I'm just gonna say, man. We are way beyond blessed to have those guys come and do this for us. And that's one of the things that people don't understand about NBBQA is, that how many different aspects of the barbecue world actually exist. When you really sit down and think about it, you've got caterers, restaurant guys, competition guys, sauce guys, rub guys, manufacturers, pits. Then you got the co-packers, and then you got the guys that make the sauce and all that stuff. So it's just a huge group of different businesses that all focus on the barbecue community, and that's what NBBQA tries to do. So wherever we go, we try to bring something a little different to our deal, whether it's the live fire here versus the master class that we did last year. Heck, we did the high school thing a few years ago when we met you guys there in Fort Worth.
That's right.
That was very cool.
But today we actually have some of those high school volunteers, some of those teams here volunteering to help these pit masters and get experience with them. For me, that's what my passion is, to see that future of Q take the next step. That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah.
For me, that's what all the hard work, all the hours, all the labor. When I see something like this come together, and I wish we had 300-400 more people up in here with us, but it doesn't matter. When you see those kids in there dishing out, working with Tuffy Stone and Boar's Night Out and Mark Lambert, knowing the education that they're going to get is going and just going to light their fire to do more and more and more and stay involved in the barbecue world. So
That's right. It's and today's still young, right? I mean, y'all are open. People still filing in through the front door.
yeah. So we'll set to go from 11 to 4 today. The torrential downpour we survived last night, which you guys know all about that. And hey, by the way, the tent's in good shape, so I appreciate you
we'll get it back in the bag for you.
taking care of that. No, it's good. Let it dry. it's still wet.
That's
Oh,
we
is it?
want to make
Okay.
sure it dried out before we tuck it away.
Nah, you're good. But, those are the things, those people who are getting inspired from these guys who are next level or, top echelon barbecue guys. To me, that's what does it for me. That's why we do what we do.
Yeah.
The other morning at breakfast, Tuffy actually asked me, he said, do you ever ask yourself why you doing this? Sometimes it just, you do the grind, do the grind. For me, when I see these things, that's why I do what I do.
Love that.
No,
Freaking love that.
I couldn't have said it any better. I mean, this is your passion. I'm really thankful that you've, hell, you allow us to come out here and be a part of your passion. You know what I mean? Like, we're grateful.
You treat us like family out
we
here.
love you guys. And
Well, I mean, you guys are family now.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have fit in with what we do and how we do it as good as anybody. And you sit around, you talk about beer and barbecue, and it's just another aspect of that deal. And it's, truth be known, it's probably the largest aspect. When you talk about the backyard barbecuer, hell, there ain't a bigger crowd than that,
Right,
you know.
right.
So, and if something we can do or somebody we can help get involved and go and spread the word even more, that's what it's all about. That's what we do.
This industry, this community, the barbecue realm, as I like to say, it's huge and it's growing and and just I wish I had something. I mentioned to the guys earlier, I was like, I wish I'd have known about NBBQA 5 years ago or 10 years ago to be able to get to experience this. But not only that, it's just that the people that you meet, the contacts, and everybody's just so nice and so, you know what I mean?
It's open book.
Yep.
everybody's pushing everybody.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And to me, I mean, I grew up doing this, right? So when we got involved through competition barbecue or whatever, we recognized how social people were or whatever, but also being outgoing or whatever, also they opened their doors. I mean, now you hear about secrets and everybody goes to a competition, nobody gets to share their samples or whatever. Right. Well, we say screw that, man. Just get out under the tent like it used to be. We showed up in a pickup truck. We didn't even have pop-ups, man. I mean, we had the 4 steaks, tent deal, you know, with
Yep.
lines hanging
yeah.
off of it to hold it down where you tripped and broke your neck every 2 or 3 steps. But, man, it was all right there in the open. So if you had a secret, I mean, it wasn't a secret very long if you brought it that way. So we always kind of frown on those guys who go and show up at a contest, jump in their trailer, and show up at awards, shake hands, kiss babies, take checks, and go home. So that is not what barbecue is about.
Right, and this an event like this for the public, they can talk to anybody out here. You can walk up to Mark Lambert. You don't have to be. We talk all the time about how everybody out here is an open book. You don't have to be out here selling a rub to go talk to somebody who makes rubs. You could just be some dude off the street that likes barbecue, come in here and walk up to Tuffy Stone and say, "Hey, you think I should do this to my chicken?" And he's going to talk to you. He's going
I
to say whatever.
guarantee you he's going to tell you what he would do. Yeah, no doubt. And that's what, NBBQA is really all about. I mean, we try to be a mentor to anybody, whether you're in the backyard, competition guy, business guy. We try to offer some kind of networking opportunity to get you hooked up with those who have been there and done that before. So.
Wow, absolutely.
That's it, man. And now you guys are part of that family.
Kell, yeah.
Kell, yeah. We even had you guys share talking about, podcasts and
Social media.
social media stuff the other day with Meet the Masters. So, hell, y'all are...
We had some good questions.
Y'all are masters now.
We had some good questions. People asked, like, how we're looking at growing this brand, and we're not doing this, and we're not... So it's like... So you kind of get talked to them for a few minutes, and then they started taking cards. Like, look, reach out to us. We'll show you the platforms we're using. We'll show you some of the programs we're using. You know what I mean? And they were like, wow, you will do that? Like, yeah, of course we'll do that. Why not,
So how was that experience?
That was very cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
very cool. We weren't as busy as Tuffy Stone's table, but we did pretty good.
Yeah.
Man, everybody, that's the only bad thing about the thing. Everybody gets to one of those guys like Tuffy, and they just can't,
Yeah.
So people have no idea
I
what
get
we're
it.
talking about. It's like a speed dating of barbecue sessions that we have. We have these people in the different aspects of barbecue who are masters or have mastered that craft, and we set them down, and then attendees get to come in and pick and choose where they want to sit and learn from. But yeah, everybody camps around Tuffy.
Yeah.
No,
And
we met some awesome people.
When we ring the bell, it's like,
Right.
no, they're
We
not.
were a
We're not
little
leaving.
worried in the beginning. I'm like, man, it's like not getting asked to prom. You know what I mean? But it was a cool experience. I think.
Boss lady, she's hollering at me.
Yeah.
Say smile.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Say hello. No, you're good.
They still kiss me.
Yeah. Does Janet want to get in here and talk a little barbecue?
Yeah, we got another microphone.
Yeah.
Tell you what, she's gonna take my place. How about this?
Yes.
No, I'm not.
Yes.
Let's go.
I don't talk. What's up, people?
Hey, thank you guys.
Hey,
Appreciate
thank
you.
you,
We love
brother.
you.
We love you.
Yep.
We'll see
Yeah.
you soon. Where I gotta go.
Just say hi, Janet.
Hi.
There it is.
There it is.
There's the actual boss.
Yeah,
over
we have
here.
the boss
Yeah.
on now.
All right,
on.
now we can talk about real business.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it
Party.
is.
Yes.
Yeah. How's
These
everything?
are my boys.
How's everything going for you?
Good. There's lots of people out here, lots of good food. If you've never tried alligator, iguana, most of y'all have tried seafood. So we have seafood, beef, pork, chicken, picanha, which is beef, but
Yeah.
all kind of stuff. We got Tuffy Stone, Alfregoni, Al from the dark side.
Yeah.
Fi-
Yeah, Mel.
Mel.
Yeah.
Mel,
Close.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you're
Mel.
close. No, you're good.
No.
We have the boys.
We got the boys here. I like how you have this I guess impression of it's just going to be barbecue. And it is barbecue, but you're just going to get brisket or ribs or chicken or whatever. But that's not the case here. You got a lot of people infusing barbecue into their culinary world. Tuffy Stone. I don't know what he was throwing down over there, but I saw him just going to work, and he had glazes and like au jus, and I don't know if it was a taco or something. There was beans he was putting into it. I was like, holy shit! Just seeing him do his thing. You got I think I saw like shrimp and grits over here. So there's
They are
like
delicious.
literally something for everybody out here.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
The Mexican Grillers Society is here. I can't say it in Spanish because it's really pretty in Spanish. But they're here, and they're cooking up. I've had scallops and shrimp over there, tacos, all kind of stuff. And then we got OBR, Operation Barbecue Relief, serving up some delicious pork. And these are the folks that came into Houston with hurricanes over the years and all over the place. So we need to support them. We got raffles, we got auction items, from grills to coolers to sauce and rubs. So our T-shirts.
Yeah. And for the people that are listening along, like, we're sorry you're not here. You know, we really wish you were here, but sign up for next year.
Right.
Yeah.
Become a member.
Open arms.
Become a member.
That's it.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much,
Appreciate
Miss
it.
Janet.
Threw down some ribs last night. Used the Chicks That Smoke spicy rub. Mind blown.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, the Chicks That Smoke spicy barbecue all-purpose rub, dude, it is a game changer for sure.
Yeah, if you folks have not given it a shot, you need to.
Honestly, your barbecue will thank you.
Chicks That Smoke. It's at sucklebusters.com.
All right, great. Hey, guys, grabbing the brisket back here at the NBBQA. We got the gentleman from Ace's Wild Barbecue competition team. Hey, gentlemen, how's it going?
Great.
It's been a solid weekend. Everywhere from NBBQA awards to the competition yesterday. We
Gotta turn it on.
We brought home some hardware this year.
Yeah.
So can't complain.
No, you guys did, man. You guys killed it in there last night, and golden tickets were flowing, and so much so that was there one passed over? Did y'all pass one down or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Eric has already have his ticket.
Okay.
And he doesn't need a ticket because he's a world champion, and they allowed all the points champions to not need a golden ticket either. So I got to pass mine down.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Can we do like an introduction? Like, you guys want to introduce yourself and your team and
Sure.
and what you guys are all about?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Matt Ouverson from Des Moines, Iowa, and I'm on Team Ace's Wild.
Craig Carter from Kansas City, Missouri.
Kansas City.
There it is.
Kansas City.
How did you two guys?
Go
How did you
Chiefs.
two guys link up?
Oh man, I've actually known his dad longer than I've known him. It was kind of I have a catering company in Kansas City, so I started 15, 20 years ago buying product for some of my caterings and stuff from a mutual friend, and Shemeka's Italian sausage, and he was like, dude, you need to go see Boyle's corned beef, and then next thing you know, I get to know Greg Ouverson, and for like 5-7 years, he always talked about his son winning these awards up in Iowa, cooking barbecue and everything, and I mean, I don't know how many grand championships Matt's won and everything, and finally we met up at the Royal one year. He brought me over some briskets and stuff that we brought down, and I was like, hey man, what's up? And we started hanging out a little bit, and then I don't know, about 6 years ago, I was like, hey, let's go cook some steak, and went down to Wheatland, Missouri, and hooked up, and
Margarita competition. It was rough.
Yeah, it was a hot summer day. His dad got in trouble. They showed up they were having a crawfish boil or something, crab legs or something.
Prime rib dinner.
And they were ham boned by the time they left the competition. And needless to say, his dad was in trouble when he got home. But
My sister had to drive.
yeah. So that's how the Ouverson family got into barbecue, the steak world and everything.
Yeah, he always told me to go down. Hey, Craig Carter needs that down there at his spot. Would you go deliver those briskets down there or butts or whatever? And I'd roll down there and I'm like, hey, is Craig Carter around? No. Craig Carter style, he's gone. And,
running around.
yeah. I finally get him his briskets, and then one day he was like, why don't you bring your party down to my party? I'm like, all right, let's go.
Yeah. Bet.
And that started the whole thing. And then we were driving home from a contest somewhere, and I'm like,
Memphis in May.
oh, Memphis in May. And I said, we need to partner up and just merge brands and rebrand everything.
Yeah. Well, y'all guys are kicking ass. Don't think we don't notice the hardware you guys are sporting on your hands over here. It's just a testament of what you guys have done and I guess continue to do or whatever else. But this one right here, which year is this right here? What's this?
2022.
22.
Ancillary championship.
Badass.
Yeah.
What'd you cook?
Yep.
Lots of shit. Probably.
I cooked a lot of shit that
Everything,
year, man.
yeah, I know, yeah, right.
I mean, it was ancillaries everywhere from drinks to Scotch eggs to desserts, cheesecakes. I mean, you name it, wings.
Yep.
I hate wings.
Yeah, right.
It's my demise. And
Monkey on his back.
It's my monkey on my back. So, I mean, it was a 75 contest. Had 28 wins, 28 ancillary wins, and I actually had 8 steak wins that year too. So it was a solid year of cooking. And to cook steak and ancillary both is a grind, but it was worth it.
Yeah.
And I did it to help build a brand and get it out there and everything. Matt won in 2019 and all that. So it's been a fun ride, and we're excited we finally got all of our products kicked off and getting them in stores and everything and ready to get things rolling.
Yeah, that's badass.
You said it's a grind, and you're not kidding. We did our first steak cook-off here yesterday, and we did the tri-tip turn-in as well. Hell, there's 3 of us working on the same thing. We still barely got our turn-ins in both times.
Yeah.
Like last people up there.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it by yourself.
It's a grind. That's for
crazy.
Sure.
What?
It's all about being prepared. I mean, you got to be mentally prepared, but you got to be physically prepared too. I mean, come ahead of time, and don't run around like a chicken with your head cut off. I mean, just like barbecue. I mean, the steak competitions have gotten crazy serious, and it's an art, just like barbecue. And I mean, you take a barbecue guy like Tuffy Stone last year at NBBQA. I mean, we were in Florida cooking steaks, and he was sitting there and he was just staring at us. And I mean, to have Tuffy Stone sit there and stare at you and be like, you guys are doing some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
And he got to talking to Matt, and Matt, with the Wicked Pig marinade and stuff, he just diagnosed the science of how that marinade works. And he started talking to Tuffy about it, and Tuffy was like,
wheels turning.
This is weird.
Next level stuff.
Yeah, it's next level. It's next level stuff. Yeah, and it works on. I mean, not only steak, but it works on pork. I mean, we use it. I mean, use it on everything. So,
what are some rookie mistakes for just steak in general?
Ask Craig about leaving a string on or a few pins in there.
There was
a guy yesterday that was his first comp, and he was right in front of me, and he's like, "Hey man," he goes, "Will you help me pick my steak?" I go, "Yeah." I go, being a first time cook, I go, "I'd cook a spinalis steak." I go, "Try hard's less forgiving. Spinalis is a little more forgiving." And I forgot to go over the rule of don't forget to take your strings off and your pins out. He left his strings on.
The judges said that was one of the best steaks they've eaten that day.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah. They showed the turn-in box, and it was like almost like empty. It was done.
It's a little fat in there.
Yeah.
Was it immediate DQ? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Yep.
Dang.
Yeah.
That sucks.
We were close.
See, I've been DQ'd 3 or 4 times.
Really?
4.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell that right now.
Yeah.
4.
Okay. That's for the string in the a pin or two?
A pin or two, yeah. Sometimes when you cook steaks, if you got a little bitty end on the end of your pin to hold it, it'll actually suck in, or you hit it in the sous vide. So if it got hit up against the side of the pan or something like that, or just in your hand, it'll suck in there.
Right.
And you can, if you're in a hurry, you just miss it.
Yeah.
And
I can count your DQs. Let's see. Kansas City, Missouri, when I GC'd and beat you. The other one was...
wow. Let me hold my ball so I don't get busted anymore.
Hey,
how many beers were involved with that?
All beers a lot.
Yeah, all the beers.
I used to drink a lot when I competed. Now I don't. I'm more focused, and that's one thing you got to learn. And I've had another guy that I ran against points in it. In 2022, I ran against Catherine Noble in points championship, and her husband Steve Noble. And we all know we drink beer when we cook barbecue or cook steak and everything. And I was talking to him right before the Bills-Chiefs game this year, and he said he was doing a lot of steak practice and stuff. And he goes, man, I've upped my game since I quit drinking so much before. And he goes, just starting it. He goes, your focus is so much better, and it's true. I think
I've
that's
always total opposite for me.
I've always drank beer and had a good time, but it just depends on how much beer.
Yeah.
Right.
we used to pound beers at state comps and just be like, especially like the 2-day comps. I mean, shit, it was like, we ain't leaving nowhere. Start drinking at 10 a.m.
That's exactly right. And we actually faced this, and it wasn't until John kind of maybe set the tone for us a little bit because he's not really a big drinker. I mean, now he's a raging alcoholic.
You guys turned me into alcoholics.
But
I wasn't. Yeah. I wasn't 10 years ago. I didn't drink at all.
And so, but he would show up to these competitions. He'd say, look, I'm just going to drink. You know, we're all drinking. And then there was a defining moment with you two guys. You're like, look, we'll drink after we, like, start to turn-ins. We'll have our first beer then or something like that. And let's just get through the day, you know, whatever. And like I am more of like, I'm going to have a beer maybe around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning. It's my Friday night or it's my Saturday morning. I'm off this weekend. I'm going to rage a little bit. And that's kind of how, whatever. But now in the last probably 4 or 5 years, we don't drink when it comes to comp day or whatever game day. It's more of just staying focused, staying in it, especially when it's hot outside. I'd rather drink water than you're so damn dehydrated. You're miserable.
Yep.
You're
You
more
lose
apt
focus.
Yeah,
you forget shit.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Yeah,
We had, I think last year we were competing at Austin, and we trimmed our brisket up, and we had like a little bit of a dip in the brisket, and we're okay, we don't want that shit just like pulling up. So I think Aaron Leslie with Texas Old Dust Seasonings, he's like, you know, ball up a little tinfoil and put up underneath it, kind of prop it up a little bit if you don't have maybe an onion or whatever, but if you don't have that, just like do that. And we're like, okay, great. And so we did it, and it propped it up, and it's like beautiful. So we cooked it. Now it's slicing time. It's money time right now for us.
Dude, I'm cutting.
Yeah. We don't take the tinfoil out.
No.
And now,
We had a sparkly brisket.
and now we got electric trimmer. We're like, zzz, and Jan's getting resistance, and I'm like, he's like, what the fuck's going on right here?
That's one tough brisket.
Yeah. So all of a sudden, it's like you start seeing like shiny pieces coming up, and we're like, fuck.
Like, look at the shine on that thing. God, that is amazing.
Aaron Leslie did that on purpose.
Right, yeah, he did.
Thank you, Aaron.
Yeah, he did.
Right, 100%.
No, we learned a lesson though. Let me tell you what we did. We spent about another 15 minutes of pulling tinfoil out. I was like, hey, if you ingest a little bit of tinfoil, is that bad? Is that a thing? Or like whatever
It's
else?
fine.
It's not fine. It's
No DQ that day?
no.
No? Really?
But that is the
We
worst.
cleaned it up and
Yeah,
Impressive.
that is the worst brisket we'd ever. That's the worst brisket placing we've ever had.
Right.
And out of 400 teams, we got 99th in brisket. Our 300 teams, whatever it was out there, we got 99th in brisket, and I'm not saying that we're a top 10 every time or whatever else, but we do really, really well when it comes to brisket. We historically have always done really well in brisket. We're consistent, but that was the worst.
We did a Snake Rivers Farms brisket.
Yeah,
And
I'm not
it,
too happy with those.
And we probed it, and we took it to a higher temperature that we normally would take our briskets. Usually we do prime briskets. We finished it like 215, 212. Dude, that damn thing was like tough.
Wow.
Still.
fucking weird.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And it was like, it was pull apart, but tough as, you know, it wasn't even, it was weird brisket.
It's
You
just
would expect that of a
It was the
choice.
aluminum foil.
Right.
It
It sucked all the
is.
moisture out.
Leeching into it.
Yeah.
You would expect that of a choice brisket.
Right,
You know,
right,
have to
right.
get that high, but
Correct.
A
Wagyu,
Snake River like
yeah.
205, 204
Yeah,
or something
yeah.
there.
I was expecting to cut into it and just like start shredding, like just like money, but it was like, why is this still rigid? Like, what's going on here?
yeah. It was just a bad brisket, I think.
Yeah.
I think, or either that, or
We'll blame it on the brisket. That's
take it,
fine.
right. Well, if you take it too high, it'll turn into roast or whatever. But if you're boiling that damn thing, you'll boil the interconnecting fat out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you got to be careful when taking that type of temperature. I don't know.
Operator error.
Yeah.
I give it that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, 100%.
Why is everybody staring at me?
No, it's operators.
Operator.
Right.
Yeah.
These two are awful.
Too many beers.
Yeah. We're like the Spider-Man meme. We're all pointing at each other like
Right.
it's all of our
Right.
problem.
Tell us about this rig you got. I saw pictures of this damn thing last night. I've never seen anything like it. What was your inspiration behind building something like this? Obviously, you got catering, but come on.
Catering. I grew up in a small town. My family owned a slaughterhouse and an ice packaging factory
Yeah.
growing up. So, growing up, I was killing hogs, chickens, beef, goats, sheep, and then during the winter, and then during the summer, it'd slow off and it'd be in an ice house. And I was always infatuated with cattle pots.
Yep.
Cattle pots are just, they got probably more so the trucks that pull them, and the Jake brakes and everything. But I've always loved cattle pods, and I was trying to think of my next. I've built school buses, I've built trailers, and all kinds of stuff. And I was like, what am I going to do next? I want one big last one. And I was like, I went and looked at one and went around, and I'm a machinist by trade, metal fabricator. So I was like, all right, I can do this. I can cut this out, reinforce it, build these slide outs, and make this one great big kitchen.
Yep.
So,
It was laid on its top.
yeah, it was a wreck trailer.
Yeah.
So I gave $3,000 for it. So I was like, all right, even if I can't make it work, I'm not going to be out. I'm going to be out $3,000. I've spent $3,000 on worse shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, and I started cutting it and everything, and doing all the parts and everything, and started building it. And I was like, man, this thing's going to work. And I ordered all the parts from the manufacturer to fix the skin on the outside and everything. And it pop riveted all back together and straight. Had to replace the top cap, and then I started on the inside, and it just started going together. And now it's, from the back of the trailer, it's got 3-compartment refrigerator, like a 12-foot prep stainless steel prep station. So we can prep everything in the back, and then it goes down the belly, and it goes into the cookers. It's got a CTO double wide, a RecTech 2500, a 6-foot live fire, and right now it's got a Loco flat top and
An M grill.
And an M grill, and but on the slide outs, I can interchange all my cooking equipment for any event. Where like I'm working on some stuff for Home Depot.
Yep.
Where I'm going to take all their grills and set them into that area and take all my equipment out. So it's very versatile for corporate events and stuff like that. So you can do quite a bit with it. And then you go up on the nose of it, and it's all 3-compartment sinks and hot water heaters and storage. And so, as soon as everything comes out from cooking, it goes up to get washed and goes back into storage.
Wow.
It's got a laminate floor in the bottom of it, so you can just spray it out.
Yeah, it's all got the Trex flooring.
Yep.
Composite flooring and everything. So yeah, it cleans up easy. I can pull into an event and be set up in 30 minutes.
Wow.
I know.
If you send some pictures, we'll post them along for the folks to
Yeah.
see.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
100%.
That's freaking cool. I saw the pictures.
And then
it's badass.
And then the this y'all's products that y'all have together now, that y'all are branded and y'all are going into stores.
Yep.
And online, is there?
Yeah, online's rocking and rolling right now.
Okay.
AcesWildBarbecue.com.
Yep.
BBQ.
BBQ.com.
Yep.
Yep. Shields, we're in Shields. Getting close to being all set up with Ace Hardware. Des Moines has some stores and stuff.
Yeah, we probably have about, when it was the Wicked Pig, there was about 70 barbecue stores throughout the country, Australia, New Zealand, and all of Western Europe.
Wow.
So, we're just trying to get the rebrand,
Yeah.
To everybody that used to do it. And make it so everybody has the new stuff. It's kind of tough to get everybody to understand, that it was this and now it's this.
Yeah, right. And the Wicked, it's a marinade, but it's a
Tenderizer.
Tenderizer, right?
Yep.
So we love it.
Yeah,
everybody uses that shit. Everybody knows whatever else.
More people use it than what they think.
That's right.
Than admit it.
That's right. So
people are injecting it in pork ribs.
Okay.
There's actually somebody in the Texas district. I'm not going to name a name, but inject it in ribs.
Just say what their team name is.
Yeah, it's fine.
He was.
They would love the
he's
recognition.
Killing it like first out of 100.
Okay, I know that guy.
Weekends. Dang.
Tell us a little bit about. So, what are some of the other products that you guys have?
We got an AP.
Okay.
Which is a little bit different than most people's
salt, pepper, garlic.
Pepper, garlic. We threw some celery in it and a few other items, and we've been running it for about 2 years actually, and it took a lot of time to really get it right where we wanted it with the co-packers and stuff, and it turned out amazing. There's a lot of people using it. It's a great backyard product too. it's great on just about everything.
Yeah,
And,
even fried potatoes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yep. And then
That paired with the beef rub, that's been the go-to for pretty much everything lately.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
the beef rub just the high stakes beef rub just won best beef rub at NBBQA. So
there you
out
go.
of 490 teams. So
You got
yeah,
an AP and a beef rub.
and a pork.
And a pork rub.
Porky's
Okay.
Palace. There's a lot of people using Porky's Palace on the ribs. It's a
Put it on
bright-
chicken wings and thank me later.
Yeah.
All right.
Tell
We'll
you.
have
Yeah,
to get our
it's-
hands on
for
some of
sure.
this stuff.
It's
I
got
think,
it's got some amazing color.
Yeah.
And but yeah, everything's going good, and we're working on more products right now, and yeah, there'll be some cool stuff coming out in the near future.
Very cool.
Very awesome.
Are y'all doing the Fargo with Shields? Have y'all done anything with that?
Not probably be talking with them when we get back.
Okay.
We just got into
3 stores.
3 stores, and I think we're going to be in 9 more here coming up.
Very cool.
And then hopefully we'll do the Fargo show.
Yeah, it was, and we did that
It's
a
a
couple of
blast.
years ago, and the weather actually held out for us. Last year, I heard it was a blizzard.
Yeah.
But-
Everybody had to drive home.
Oh, really? You
Yeah.
couldn't fly out?
Uh-uh.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. A couple years ago, it was nice. I mean, it's just cold and a little windy, but we had a good time.
Great time.
Yeah.
Got super smashed after that event.
Well, that's what we did.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Mm-hmm. Right. No, it was cool actually. It wasn't like that. It was just cool just hanging out with all the other pit masters. To be honest with you, it
Oh, yeah.
just seemed like, I mean, like we're nobodies, right? When it comes to barbecue and whatever else, like we occupy a little corner of Texas, and it's a big state, but getting to be part of NBBQA, getting out to these type of events, meeting everybody that does this thing on a day in day out, who's very, very successful. Honestly, just that's a part we really like trying to spread that out to anybody and everybody that wants to listen to it. Plus, we're kind of idiots at the end of the day. We don't take ourselves that serious.
You're pretty cool idiots.
Yeah, fuck yeah, come on. But yeah,
We ate tacos last night at like
We-
12:30 a.m. in the morning.
yeah, it was amazing. So, no, man, hey, we appreciate y'all jumping on. I know you guys are killing it over there. Definitely want to come by and take some pictures. And before we get off, I want to take a picture with you guys anyways.
Okay, cool.
But
come by and grab some rubs and stuff, and yeah, try them
Yeah.
out. Let us know what you think.
Cool.
We
Yeah.
definitely want you guys back on again. So
You guys
full
come to
length.
the American Royal?
yeah,
Do you?
yeah,
All right, sweet. You need to come on to our party on Friday night.
okay.
We can do that.
Book it.
We can do that. Seriously.
We'll set you up in Meat Lover, and you can broadcast live from Meat Lover and have guests over and stuff, and hang out and
Meat Lover's the name of the trailer, by the
Oh,
way.
yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Meat,
Well, I
Meat
was getting
Lover's the name
excited
of
for a
the.
second.
We have
Can't wait
hats.
to meet him.
Hey,
We have hats for that trailer too.
yeah, and women love the name.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I'm getting pink hats made for the women. So.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Let's get.
We got
Sounds
some
like a good
T-shirts
time.
coming out. We should have them probably by Worlds. We're working on some stuff. So
Awesome. We're gonna try to make it up to that this year too. I think.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
come on,
Yeah.
come on,
Yeah.
Dallas. Yeah.
that Worlds is a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's especially with the rib cook and everything this year and everything. It'll be a good one. And
We'll be at Memphis in May with B&O,
yeah,
and then we've actually teamed up with B&O and the Shed for the
Hogs for a
Hogs
Cause.
for Cause.
Yeah.
So come out and
Yeah, so
come,
we'll be at Hogs for a
That's gonna be a
Cause
good
and-
one.
Yeah.
Y'all ever done Hogs for a Cause?
No.
Mm-mm.
That's it's in New Orleans.
Okay.
It's a big music festival, 2-day music festival, and it's a fundraiser for children's brain cancer and stuff like that.
Wow.
Somebody was
So-
just telling us about this. I don't remember who it was.
Me
Yeah.
last night, if you would have listened.
Could have been. Could have been that. Yeah. Last
Yeah.
night's a little fuzzy. So.
So we did the lottery draft. It's like an NFL draft with Hogs for a Cause. 2 weeks ago while we was at the Shed, it went on. Well, we were the last team to enter this year, so we got to pick last. So we were like, well, we don't need to be there because we're just going to get the spot that's left. Well, after it's all said and done, James Cruz is at the Shed with us, and he comes over. He goes, guys, you're not going to believe this. He goes, we're all 3 together. So it's Carnival, which is Aces Wild, Boar's Night Out, and the Shed. James Cruz and Mark Lambert. Come on. And then Marcio.
Holy
James
shit.
has won it 3 times. Marcio has won it the past 2 years. So yeah, we got
Holy
a lot
moly.
to live up to.
Yeah.
So
Come on.
dang.
When
It's gonna
is
be a
that?
shit show.
That's a powerhouse.
yeah.
When is that?
April.
Last first weekend in April.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
first weekend in April.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
I don't know how much they raised, like $3 or $4 million.
Yeah,
in
it's,
like
they raise a
3-day
stupid
period.
amount of money for
Yeah.
kids' hospital. I mean, they make big donations to kids' hospitals in like the Memphis, New Orleans, Dallas, Atlanta area and stuff like that.
Wow.
Love that.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Gentlemen, hey, we appreciate you guys
Yeah,
coming
Yeah.
on.
Thank
absolutely.
you. Thanks for
Hey,
having us.
cheers.
Yeah, thank you
Yep.
Yes, sir.
very much.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dave, host of the Beer in Front podcast. Every week, I'll talk about a beer that maybe we've forgotten along the way while we're getting those check-ins and badges. Sometimes I'm going to talk about a new beer that has potential to be a classic. You could check out the podcast wherever you listen, or you could catch videos over on YouTube and TikTok. Remember, sometimes the beer in front of you is the best one yet. Cheers!
2024 NBBQA, we're here. We're joined with some high school students, some high school barbecue team. What's y'all's team name real quick?
Four chicks and a hog.
Four chicks
Four
and a
chicks
hog.
and a hog.
Who thought of that?
Our coach.
Okay.
Yeah, my
Okay.
mom.
What's your coach's name?
Janelle McMullen.
Let's go.
Perfect.
Let's go. Big
Right.
shout out. And what school were we representing?
James Madison, San Antonio.
Nice.
Perfect.
Nice.
Name's Kendal, Gracie, and you don't have a name for
Aubrey.
it.
Aubrey.
Aubrey. There it
Aubrey.
My
is.
shirt was dirty.
That's okay.
Aubrey, come on. Get it together.
We just had a competition. We did the San Antonio Rodeo Junior Cook, and Aubrey's shirt got all covered in sauce. So
That just means you're working.
So that was this last weekend? Or
Yes,
2
sir.
weekends ago, whatever it is.
yes,
Yeah,
sir.
right.
Last weekend,
How did y'all do?
we got 5th overall. I got 3rd in chicken,
I got 6th in brisket.
Okay.
and
then
then our
10th
other
in ribs.
But it wasn't me because I couldn't compete. Yeah, so sadly at the San Antonio Rodeo, the junior cook-off, only high schoolers can, and since Kendall's a 7th grader, she couldn't compete with us.
And our hog got sick the night before. So
Yeah.
we were
Oh.
down to the 3 of us.
Just the 3 chicks. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your brisket. So what's your best category or best thing you like to barbecue?
Chicken.
I do ribs.
Ribs. You're a rib girl.
Yes, sir.
Chicken girl.
Chicken girl.
I do pork chops, but I really enjoyed doing brisket.
Okay.
Yeah. It was
Okay.
a different experience, but it was fun.
Nice. You have any tips or tricks or anything like that you want to share to anybody, any kid, any adult that's struggling in their barbecue game?
I definitely do. The biggest life hack you can do is YouTube. My parents don't barbecue. No one in my family barbecues. I learned everything off YouTube, and then just networking yourself and trying to get connected with pit masters.
Nice. Nice.
Definitely.
How's it feel being out? Have y'all met all the people out here, the Tuffy
Yeah.
Stones
Yes.
and Alfred Goni? Did you talk to him yet?
Yes, so we've been talking to everyone. It's been pretty fun, and especially the networking aspect of it, just being able to build these connections have been super fun. I don't know about y'all, but
Yeah, it has
Yeah.
been. Mhm.
very fun.
It's amazing how many world champions you have
Yes.
have at right now. Like Mark Lambert, maybe like
Yeah.
seven-time world champion.
Mr. Lambo.
That's right. You know, you've got the Boars Night Out crew.
Yeah.
You talk to those guys.
Well, that's
Yes.
where Kendall and I, we've been hanging out with them. They're being our buddies right now.
Okay.
Nothing but trouble. They're
Yeah.
in nothing but trouble.
Yeah.
Hey, we fit right in. It's
Stay
been
away from
fun.
those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're they're
They are
badass.
great. They're great.
They're awesome. And then Ace is Wild, right? That's who brought you up just a second ago, right?
Yeah, he's been pretty cool. He gave me a seasoning for my chicken, so I'm really excited to use it.
Okay. Did you see their rings?
Yeah. All he
Yeah.
does
Oh,
is
yes.
Yeah.
just win.
Blinged
That's
out.
from the Worlds,
always.
That's
right?
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A goal of mine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
come
I
on.
need a big old ring.
Yeah.
Let's
Right.
go. Right?
So how'd you guys get into this?
Uh,
Cooking in general. I'm sorry.
Right.
well, I just heard about the
yeah.
barbecue team from my school, and I was like, hey, why
Sounds
not?
fun.
Like, let's see what that. And I just started. Now I'm here.
Nice.
Yeah, YouTube.
I started when I was in 3rd grade. Well, I didn't really think it was gonna end up in this, but I competed against a bunch of seniors, and me and my sister and some other middle schoolers beat all of them, all the
Nice.
seniors,
Nice.
and that's what everything started.
Okay.
Yeah, and then last year a senior told me I should join it. She said it was a lot of fun, the wee party, so I joined it, and I've been pretty good at it.
There it is.
And big dream is to be a housewife and cook all day, so this is kind of building
Best
me up for
food.
that.
Come on.
Love
But
that.
now you're competing, and you're like, no, I want to win.
Right.
I want them trophies.
Yeah, literally. Last year I got the national champion in our organization. So, but it's definitely fun being out here because that, compared to all the awards that these guys are winning, is kind of jump change. So being out here, learning all these different tips and tricks. I know for Aubrey and Kendal, it's the same. Like it's the little things that matter, and that's what we're learning out here today.
That's awesome. That is freaking awesome. I wish, nobody had a competition team in high school when I was in high school, right? That wasn't even a thing, right?
Yeah.
Now, I could go to competitions, but like my parents or something like that, but that was just a lesson on how to drink beer and lesson on how to,
Right.
party, right? So I learned those lessons really early. I just didn't learn the barbecue until I got a little bit older or whatever else. So I can't imagine how much smack
kidding
I
me?
could talk.
We could have been all
if
state.
I'd have started at this age. You know what I mean? Because I can talk a lot. So, okay, so brisket, ribs, chicken.
Chicken.
What do you think's what's the hardest thing about cooking chicken?
Chicken's just not offending anybody, so you don't want to be too salty, too sweet, too spicy. That's probably the biggest thing that I had to figure out. Right now, I'm pretty comfortable with my chicken. I don't think I offend everybody or anybody at all. Definitely how I've been placing has reflected that. But definitely just little tips and tricks has helped me the most, especially with YouTube. So if you have any problems with chicken, YouTube it or put it on a Facebook thing.
You have anybody that you look up to right now that's killing it in the game?
Yeah, so Mr. Lee Hickel, he helped me at Nationals last year. He gave me these little tricks, and he definitely helped me a lot. And then CJ from Papa Joe's, Papa and Mama Joe's Barbecue, he just gave me some little tips and tricks too. And then Dennis Buttersworth from War Pig.
Oh, we know Dennis.
Yeah, Dennis is a dog. He's cool. He helped me with my sauce. I use a lot of his products. He's lit, so I like all of them a lot. And then especially our new friends over there, they helped us a lot too.
Nice.
Now, yeah.
Dropping some names over here.
I know it, right?
Damn.
But we called Dennis Butters. He's called
Yeah, see,
Butters.
he told me to call him that, but I feel bad. Like, I don't want to have no manners with him, so I like Mr. Butter. I won't call him just plain Butter. That's disrespectful to me. I can't.
Love
Can't
that.
do it,
Love
okay?
that. Can we talk about these belt buckles? Holy moly. Oh, dang.
Aubrey, you want to start?
What am I supposed to do?
Your FFA buckle.
Oh, it's just FFA. FFA buckle.
What did you show?
I show pigs.
Okay.
Yeah, same here. I show pigs. This is from my pig last year, Todd. Mr. Parks with the Operation Barbecue Relief. He bought Todd, so if y'all have any questions about buying a pig,
There it
he'll
is.
help you out.
I show steers.
Steers.
Steers, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, dang.
My 4th year
Nice.
since 3rd grade, 4th grade.
Okay.
Yeah, Kendall's got a leg up on all of us.
Yeah, it's because my mom's an ag teacher, so it's easier for me to get involved in that stuff.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Well, ladies, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank
This
you.
is going to go out to millions and millions of people.
Millions, probably billions even. Some would
maybe.
say hundreds.
So,
You're famous.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, definitely appreciate it. Good luck, and congratulations on the last event in San Antonio. Before you go, what's coming up next for you guys? You have another competition, or is y'all...
Oh, we have an invitational at our school coming up.
Anyone in the National High School Barbecue Association, come to the James Madison Invitational in March. It's going to be lit.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
there
right.
it is.
And one more time on the team name.
4 chicks and a hog.
There it is. All right. Hey,
In
come,
unison.
Hey, come beat them. You can't beat them. These ladies are too good.
Unbeatable.
That's right.
Unbeatable.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks,
y'all.
y'all.
Have a great day.
You know, whether it's a casual backyard grilling session or high-pressure world barbecue competition, one thing's certain. The drink by your side needs to be ice cold.
Absolutely. And that's where Yeti coolers come in. Every time I'm grilling in my backyard, I trust Yeti to keep things cold.
And in the midst of barbecue competitions, with all that heat and intensity, Yeti's a game changer, ensuring those drinks stay chilled.
So whether you're perfecting the burger flip or aiming for barbecue gold, Yeti's got your back. Here's to cooler moments, no matter where you grill.
Cheers. John, lead us off.
Oh, okay. All right, we're back at it still here. NBBQA 2024. Our boy Kaiden Blake back in the house. What is this, your 37th time on the podcast? He sees a microphone and he runs after it.
Yeah.
And he brought some friends. Who we got over here? Gavin, and I can't see a name.
My name's Jada.
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 There it is.
Okay.
Yes.
So, what's going on, guys?
A lot. A
Yeah.
lot is going on.
I've been helping out today a lot.
Okay.
We went over with Mark Lambert, me and Gavin did. We did the chicken with demi-glace and some of those steaks for sheepdogs, mashed potatoes. And then I got up at 3 a.m. this morning, helped Matt Griner with his hog, and now we're finally slowing down a little bit.
There it is.
That's about what time we went to bed, I think.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, some of us get to stay out late, some of us have to get up early.
It is what it is.
You can't do both.
Yeah.
And then Jada,
Yes.
what school are you and Gavin? Are you at the same school?
Yes, we both go to James Madison High School.
Okay, nice. So how did y'all do in this last cook-off San Antonio?
Last cook-off San Antonio, we did great. My team, we placed 3rd overall, and my ribs placed 4th overall, and our brisket placed 2nd overall.
Let's go.
Well, damn.
That's
Dang.
like that's a sweep. That's like winning it.
Yes,
basically.
it was my first time cooking ribs too, so I was so excited.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. What was your secret?
Yeah, share your secret.
The coming weekend, we had this guy named Papa Joe, or a lot of people know him as CJ, come
Yep.
and teach us everything we know,
Okay.
and that's basically where I got most of my skills from that day. So,
Nice.
Yes.
You're paying attention.
Yes, I was. I was locked in.
Okay.
Like,
What was the team name?
team name was Meet Militias.
Meet Militias.
Yes.
Nice.
Ooh, all
All
girls.
right, come on, Gavin.
All girls.
So I wasn't able to go because I was sick today, but
Yeah.
I know when I was setting up, I knew we would just do good because everybody was just locked in and all that.
You're good. Yeah,
Awesome.
hey, you're good. Yeah, keep on.
And I was just helping out, and we were cutting and prepping the brisket, and Gracie was just doing her own thing with the chicken, and it just looked fantastic from there.
Okay.
So
Same team.
4 chicks and a hog, yes sir.
4 chicks and a hog. Okay. Yeah. So we were.
We just had them on.
We just
seconds
had
ago.
We just had the 3 chicks on.
Yeah. It was 3 chicks at the rodeo because they didn't allow the middle schoolers.
That's right.
For some reason, yeah.
That's right. Yeah. You'd be in high school.
And then I was sick the next day, but our team did pretty good. We got like 5th place overall.
Badass.
Yeah.
What did y'all think about that?
It was a lot of fun. I loved it. I love competition in general, so it was a great time for me.
Do y'all talk a little smack?
Yes. Even though our school currently has 5 teams, and
Yeah.
I'm friends with all 5 teams, but when we get in the competition setting, I might tell you certain things, and you're like, oh, let me try your food. I got to see if it's better than mine or not.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, you got to talk smack.
You
I
do.
lie.
Especially
I lie
to
about
your
the
friends.
ratings about the food.
Especially to your friends. Yeah.
What did you say, Gavin?
I lie about their like food taste. Like
I
some of
do.
them.
Oh, that's really good.
probably have,
That's
like, bad
fantastic.
food.
Yeah. More salt. Just keep putting salt on. It's fine.
Right.
Keep doing what you're doing so I can place higher.
Kaiden, these guys, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're getting good.
Yeah. That's awesome.
The game is leveling up for sure.
How's your competition game been this year?
It's going good so far. I haven't been able to do KCBS quite yet, but we're getting to it.
Okay.
I've been quite busy with SCA here lately.
Yeah. So last night we had a state competition last night that we did. And how'd you do in the state competition?
So I got 21st out of 46.
Okay.
So I wasn't too happy with it, but then I
Yeah.
rechecked the scores, and 2 more points and I would have been top 10. So
There it is.
scores were pretty tight.
It was a very, very tight race. It was my first SCA competition to ever cook. We've been at IBCA cookers where we've done, brisket, ribs, and chicken, and any ancillaries, whatever else, or the CBA, which is, they can throw in the
Lone Star. Yeah.
Lone Star, whatever. But with the CBA, they can throw in the pork butt, in that as well. But never done a state cook-off. So it's a little. It's not intimidating. It's just fast paced. Like the whole thing's done in 10 minutes.
It's
right?
intense.
So it's just, and I don't know if you necessarily have to do everything they tell you to do, or not tell, or you see online. I don't know if it really matters. But if you look at who won, and who
Maybe
got
it does matter.
3rd and 4th and 2nd, like they're all doing very consistent. I'm like, well, damn, it does matter. You know what I mean?
You gotta find your technique and stick with it.
Yeah, 100%. So we got 19th in the
Okay,
state. Yeah,
okay.
first time. So I'm like, hey, you know what? Maybe
If we got one over on Kaiden, I
I
feel
know
like we did pretty good.
I know. Are
We
you
did pretty
kidding me?
good.
So no, what was your seasoning of choice? What would you use last night?
I do my own blend. I do
Okay.
a mix of Johnny Joseph, Climax from Hottie Toddy.
Yeah.
I do a little bit of Dirty Bird from Cosmos, and I'm missing one, Midwest Dust from Boar's Night Out.
Boar's Night Out. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. We did the Boar's Night Out White Lightning. There's a restaurant who in Fort Worth they were named #1 barbecue restaurant in Texas on Texas Monthly last year, which is Goldie's.
Oh,
Have you
yeah.
had a chance to go and check them
I
out?
have not, but I've seen videos.
So they've got some pretty good rubs that they use, and so we had a Goldie's rub, a White Lightning, and then We did a it's in my head right now. I can see it. But what is it?
The butt rub.
The butt rub. Yeah, the
Oh,
butt
with
rub.
the little pig with the
That's
hat.
it.
Mm-hmm. Byron Chisholm.
Byron Chisholm's butt rub.
Yep.
And it just hits for us. And then I made some compound butter that I'm not sure if we're supposed to use that or not, but I had a
Oh yeah, for sure.
I had a little bit of lemon zest in it, and it just popped on that steak. And I didn't want to be over, and I think I probably could have used more on it. But I don't know. I think our steak was a little bit underdone as well. I think it was a little bit more of a really like a rare medium versus it was 133 is where we took it to.
Yeah.
So
I take mine to 138. And
Yeah.
It's been working, but what killed me was texture because I kind of changed up my marinade a little bit, and I'm still figuring out times, but I think I got it dialed for next time.
Have you
I was going to ask. Let me ask Jada and Gavin. Do you guys have a favorite seasoning?
I use this Indian spice seasoning that I got from Australia.
Mm-hmm.
It's I'm trying to think of the name. It's an Indian spice. It's like out of the country, so.
Yeah, it's like a curry. Is it curry?
It's like a curry. I'm pretty sure.
Is it spicy?
Okay.
It's no. It's like a chicken. It makes it like a chicken flavor. Like, think of when you open a cup of noodles and you
Like a
see
bouillon.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Nors or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Have y'all competed in anything other than just these barbecue, like brisket, ribs, and chicken? Have y'all done a steak at all?
I do skirt steak.
So Gavin does skirt steak, and then at our normal competitions, I do chili.
Oh,
Yes.
chili. Let's go. I'm
nice.
intrigued now. Okay. What you have a grind that you're using? When I say grind, are you using different types of proteins to make your chili? You're using a
Yes.
pork and a beef? Or are you doing?
So right now I'm doing ground pork, chili grind beef, and jalapeno bacon diced up.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I got one, and I'm not a big chili. I mean, I'm a big chili guy, but I've only gotten lucky one time. I got first and second in the firefighters cook-off in Houston.
Ooh, wow.
It's Firefest, and I did a New York strip cut down, Owen's breakfast sausage, which is you wouldn't think, right?
Yeah.
And then I did a chili grind, and then which is a little bit thicker, coarse grind, and then it was like a 80-20 chuck. So all of that together, I wanted the different textures is what I was going for, or whatever else. That's why the New York strip was there and whatever. It hit for me, but we got first and second. I got lucky. So, but you're using it again. Say that one more time.
The ground pork, chili grind, ground beef, and jalapeno bacon.
You can't beat that.
Jalapeno bacon.
Come on.
Yes. Sold me.
Yeah.
Sounds
No
good.
beans.
Oh, we do. I put kidney beans in it. I recently just started putting kidney beans in it because we've noticed at the other competitions a big thing for chili in Texas especially is texture.
Yep.
So the beans definitely help a lot with texture. in the
Okay.
chili.
You know there's that whole thing, right, about beans in your chili and it doesn't belong in Texas and that whole thing. But then here's but when I make chili, I put beans in it.
Yeah.
Every single time.
It's honestly
Absolutely.
It is way better. Yeah.
Wendy's
Bet.
chili.
Huh?
Wendy's. I just go with Wendy's chili.
Wendy's chili.
Wendy's chili.
I've seen people take off like cans of beans and just like turn that in, and canned chili and turn that in, and like I don't know if they do well or not. I don't know. Wendy's chilies, they use their own they use their old hamburger meat that
Yes, I've heard about that.
and then they chop it up and make the thing out of it. So
Delicious.
yum
Yeah,
yum,
sounds
get you
really,
some.
Really.
We're having a chili cook-off actually at our school.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this Tuesday I'm competing in our chili cook-off, so yeah,
Nice.
I'm excited.
You'll do spicy or no spicy?
I make my chili spicy. I've been told by some people that it's too spicy, so it's really just a preference thing.
Okay.
But today I've gotten a lot more seasonings and tips on what to add to my chili, so we're going to try to apply that this Tuesday and see how it turns out.
Nice. Well, congratulations. Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
I'm gonna just enter the competition to make like the hottest chili ever and just like serve it.
Yeah, right? Just blow somebody out of the water.
Ruin it for everyone else.
I've done that in a IBCA where I made some really hot chicken. Some would say it's Satan chicken.
I believe they called it Satan's anus.
They did.
Yeah.
It was so hot that, and I used a scorpion sauce, but I didn't realize. I thought it was scorpion Tabasco, and I didn't think Tabasco was gonna be
made hot stuff.
Okay, I thought it was like a store thing. Like we're very commercial. No, it's so hot. I ruined the entire judges. Nobody could judge chicken on that table afterwards. They were just drinking milk. We got last place in chicken that year. I think it was so bad.
Oh my gosh.
So bad. So okay, so Austin's coming up, Houston's coming up. Are you guys traveling to other areas, or are y'all just staying in this local area?
We're staying local. For state, we're going to Dallas, and then if we go to nationals, we go to Missouri.
Okay.
We're already going to nationals.
There it is.
Yeah.
You're already going to nationals.
Yes.
Booyah. Kaiden.
Awesome.
What you got coming up right now?
So as of now, I got Memphis. I got Hogs for a Cause, April 5th and 6th. That's going to be fun.
That's in New Orleans.
I'm going to try to make it out to Houston and just see where it goes from there.
Come on.
Fantastic.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Hey guys,
We
wish you
appreciate
luck.
y'all.
Thanks for jumping on.
Congratulations
Yeah.
for last
you.
week.
Congrats.
To San Antonio. I'm sorry you were sick and you get to miss out on all the glory.
Yeah.
So maybe you'll be well this next time coming up. And thanks for coming on, guys.
Appreciate y'all.
Thanks for having us.
As we close out, big thanks to SmokerBuilder.com and the NBBQA for their unwavering support.
Absolutely. And cheers to Barbecue News Magazine, Sucklebusters, and Dow Strong Knives for their contributions.
And you know Yeti always has our back, and Coolie Nation ensures our drinks stay perfectly cold.
Lastly, props to Cambro Manufacturing and, of course, the Spicy Nut, the Chicks of Smoke Seasoning. Thanks to all for powering this show.
Until next time, keep smoking.